Hey, what's going on, guys? As you guys know, I am True Triz, and I'm so excited because summer vacation is on its way, and school is going to be over finally. It's been a really hard year for me, probably one of the hardest schooling years ever I've ever been a part of. Just school's been crazy, and I'm so excited to say that school's gonna be coming to an end pretty soon. So, anyways, we still got a couple days left, and like most of us, a lot of us find the last couple days of school kind of pointless and boring. You might stop doing your homework because it's nice outside, or you stop studying, and unfortunately your teacher's still calling you. So I'm gonna be giving you guys some tips and advice to how to avoid getting called on by your teachers. And the results will vary between classroom to classroom and school to school, but for the most part, these tips shall work for pretty much any situation you guys find yourself in, where you guys are pretty sure your teacher's gonna call on you. You always have that one feeling, that gut feeling, that, oh geez, alright, this next problem, I'm pretty sure my teacher's gonna call on me. And I mean, I always find myself in those situations, and most of the time I'm ready and prepared to answer the question. But for the one time where you didn't do your homework from the night before, or you're not prepared to answer this question, you're just crossing your fingers, crossing your legs, crossing your toenails, I don't know, crossing everything, hoping and wishing that you don't get called on. So hopefully these tips will help you guys out. So my first tip for you guys is basically, if you don't do your homework from the night before, come to school with the mentality of acting sick. You'll probably think this is kind of like a weird tactic, but it does work for most situations. Say if you guys didn't do your math homework, and you go into the math classroom, and you put your hood up, you get your Kleenex out, you sit in the desk, and just lay down flat on the desk, and pretty much want to look like you're complete shit, you know? Like, you want your teachers to go, geez, that kid is sick, I feel kind of bad for him. You basically want your teachers to feel bad for you. I know some situations where the teacher even comes up to the kid and says, hey, are you feeling alright? And you pretty much just say, you know, I didn't have a good night's sleep, didn't have any breakfast, and I just feel terrible right now. Your teachers will have some empathy for you. They might not call on you that whole entire class period, which is pretty much the key to success. But I'm giving you guys a warning. You can't do this every day, simply because, I mean, if you come to school sick and looking like shit every day, other students might have a different perspective on you, and maybe your teacher will be like, alright, this kid is sick every day, I'm gonna have to start calling on him when he's acting sick or whatever. So just a little warning, you can't do that every day, but that tactic does work. Another tactic that I have for you guys works very well. I use this a lot actually, and it's pretty easy to do. It's kind of involving that sick thing, but you don't have to come to class looking like shit. You kind of get to class just kind of being like whatever. But say if there's this one question where you're going, alright, my teacher is definitely going to call on me with this next question. What you gotta start doing is start having a cough attack. It's kind of easy to do. If you guys don't know how to fake cough, you guys have to stop doing what you're doing and learn how to fake cough, because this thing can get you far. And basically what you want to do is make sure you guys have a water bottle. Even if you don't have a water bottle, even the better. You just want to start coughing like crazy. I mean, pretty hard and pretty crazy. It's kind of embarrassing, I know, but if you don't want to get called on, it's kind of worth doing. Basically, you want to be talking maybe to a friend or something, start talking or coughing like crazy, and then have your teacher recognize that you're really coughing pretty hard, and then ask to get some water, and then you'll totally be avoided. You won't get called on for sure. They'll probably end up letting you guys go out in the hallway, grabbing some water or something like that. This next way also involves being sick, and the more I realize it, I mean, I guess all the ways to really avoid getting called on is basically pretending that there's something wrong with you, which is true, because teachers won't call on you if there's something wrong with you. But anyways, say once again there's that one question, you're like, alright, this teacher is definitely gonna call on me. What you want to do is stand up and get a Kleenex and blow your nose. It's so easy to do, so simple that, you know, teachers won't even think about it. They won't even think about calling on you. The one no-no is you can't go up and throw something away in the trash bin. First of all, I've learned from many teachers that if you go up and like while your teacher is like lecturing or something like that, and you toss something away, they find it really rude and distracting, and they'll probably end up calling you like in the next question or something like that. Kind of look for that next time you're in a classroom and someone throws away something. They might end up calling on the next student who does that. So it's kind of like a warning. And finally, the most common way to not get called on that is pretty much flawless is basically just pay attention. I know it's kind of weird, or just fake paying attention. Never find yourself staring off in like a blank like daze or anything like that, because like teachers really enjoy calling on kids that don't pay attention at all, and it's really easy to spot out those kids that are just staring out in the open when there's other kids like looking at their books and stuff. Keep constantly looking at your books, even if you're not really paying attention. If you're like tired, keep looking up and down at the teacher in your books, and eventually your teacher will not call on you. It works flawlessly. Most of the time, teachers will be like, you know what, that kid's so good, I'm not gonna call on him at all. So pretty much to wrap things up, never look in a daze. Never act like you guys are like zoned out or you guys are done with school. You gotta have to fight with it. You're gonna have to use some of these tips if you guys absolutely don't want to get called on. But at the end of the day, you guys have to work it out, and try not to use these tips like constantly, like every day. Don't come to school blowing your nose and acting like you're sick or coughing like every day. I mean, it's possible you can do it for like a 3-day stretch, but after that, you're gonna have to act like you're a normal student. Simply because if you guys start doing this so much that the teachers are gonna say, alright, this kid is always sick, I'm gonna start calling on him even when he's sick. So don't find yourself being one of those kids, and always be prepared, and try your best to pay attention. Hopefully these tips can help you guys out. I know they help me out big time, especially now it's pretty much school's over, and I'm always looking for that escape. So hope you guys learned a thing or two. If you would, please leave a like if you guys found these tips helpful, and maybe you guys can use them in the next couple of days. And enjoy your last couple days of school. Have a great day, guys. Peace.